Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss the topic of chapter 3, that is Newton's first law. Newton's first law. So, what is Newton's first law? It was presented by an English physicist, Sir Newton. This law describes the behavior of bodies and the absence of external force. This law describes the speciality of such law that it describes the behavior of moving and resting or static objects and the absence of external forces. This law states that in the absence of external force and the absence of external force, a body at rest will remain at rest. Will remain at rest. And a body and motion will continue that a body and motion will continue its motion with uniform will continue its motion with uniform velocity. So mathematically we can write it is that in the absence of external net force acting on a particular object, and the absence of external forces, if it is zero, if the external force is zero, or the net force applying on a particular object, if it is moving or at rest, if the net force on it is zero, then mathematically we can write if so mass is not equals to the product of two numbers here equals to 0, so one of them will be equals to 0. So here A will be equals to 0. Here mass is not equals to 0, so acceleration will be equals to 0. What it states that in the absence of external force, in the absence of external net force, a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will continue its motion with uniform velocity. That there will be no acceleration. Then there will be no acceleration. Newton's first law states that the rest or zero velocity and a state with constant velocity are equivalent in both situations if the external force acting on that object, if it is moving or at rest, in both situations the acceleration will be 0. It does not require a net force to sustain it. For example, a book is lying on a table, remain at rest as long as no net force acts on it. For example, a book is lying on a table as long as no net force acts on it. And the second situation, here the object is at rest, so in the absence of external force it will remain at rest. And the second, a ball hit by the batsman will move forever with uniform velocity if there is no friction and air resistance. A ball hit by a player, a ball hit by a player will move with uniform velocity if external x on it equals to 0, that there will be no acceleration. So the Newton's first law, also called law of inertia, because it deals with the inertial properties of matter. Newton's first law deals with the inertial properties of matter. Therefore, the Newton's first law is also known as law of inertia. Dear students, if you are facing any kind of difficulty in such topic, then your response will be highly appreciated. Thanks for watching.